So today, guys, we are doing a little much needed maintenance on the old work truck, so let's dive into it.
I cannot really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you.
People have been asking me why we have pool noodles on the Max Jacks. Well, it's for your doors, right? So you don't smash up your customer cars. It goes on here, or just like that, so that it doesn't hit the lift post. But obviously this is the work truck and I don't really give a shit. And we're too far away from the lift arm for it to matter. So I open my door, obviously I'm a long ways. Okay. But yeah, that's what those are for. So let's get to the maintenance. You guys have worked on old vehicles before. You already know why we got this donkey dick contraption in there. Gets to be a lot of dirt and grime in there. You stick your vacuum in and try to get it out of the spark plug hole. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got this one and the 2 back ones out. That second spark plug on the way back to the firewall is proving to be an issue. I vacuumed it out a few times. I'm gonna get a pick and try to loosen some of that crap up in there, because what happens is the crap falls down into the hole and then it's in the way for your socket. So I can't get this to go over the damn spark plug right now. So I'm trying to shove this duck in there, and yeah, it looks ridiculous, but it works. Side note, if you guys don't have one of these, you should really go get one. It's got 2 brightness settings, rechargeable. They come off. This is a super awesome work light. Got the pocket pad, because I don't know where my meg pad is, and it's supposed to, you know, avoid having this stuff sitting the way it is, but I only have the small one. We got 3 plugs out already. We got 2 Bosch, and you can see, yeah, they don't look too pretty. And then there was 1 auto light in there, junk, and these definitely were well due to be changed. So we're gonna try to get this other one out of here. We got a new set of coils, so let's get motoring. Energy brake. Wish it was a beer brake, but we're not there yet. Say not what I do. You could regret doing this. It worked. And that one is another Bosch. Okay, we got all 4 out. We can drop our new ones in. Alright, so we got that last plug out of there. I ended up opting for the Motocrap Ford factory spark plug, so we're going to put these in, and they absolutely have to be better than that Autolite garbage. Bosch makes a good plug, but all of them have seen better days, so we're going to get these in, then I'll show you the coils. All right, so we got the plugs in on that side at least, so I'm gonna run over here, grab the coils, we'll show you those. Now that I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew, I'm feeling pretty good. I guess it's Rockstar Recovery, not Mountain Dew. But Mountain Dew, to be honest, I might lose some subscribers over this, but if I wanted to drink corn syrup, I'd just go get it straight from the source. I'm not much on soda, but Mellow Yellow is the superior citrus soda. That's just my opinion. It's all right, you can be wrong. All right, so here's the coils we got for the truck, and this is going to be controversial as well. So this brand is Bravex, and this is an Amazon brand. But before you go crazy in the comments, my experience messing with these 2-valve V8 motors from Ford, you really only want to run the Motorcraft coils. I've had issues with even Delphi, Bosch, stuff like that. So I took a gamble on these because it was $68 for the whole set, and there was 2,300 5-star reviews on Amazon. I read them pretty extensively. They kind of resemble, I'm assuming what they were going for was an Excel coil, and they kind of look like that. They're yellow, they're cool, but if they don't work, I'm saving all the old ones for now, because to get all new OEM Ford ones, as you may know, to get all 8 is very, very, very expensive. So I opted to try these, and you know, if they don't work, I'm only out 68 bucks. So let's get these 4 in. All right, so one side done. I gotta fix this little vacuum line here. You can see that I broke. Here's the end. So that's got to go back there. Other thing I did is clean the throttle body. It was absolutely disgusting inside. This truck has about 294,000 miles on it at the time of this video, and I'd severely neglected the maintenance items on this truck. So it really hasn't given me any problems over the last 3 years, and I want to keep it that way. When I say severely neglected, I really mean that with every ounce of my being, as much as I am ashamed to admit that. So this thing leaks a fair amount of oil out of the rear main seal, and because I always added oil, I didn't do an oil change. I'm not even going to tell you how long, but I did change the oil. I did a new transmission filter, new transmission fluid, I did diff fluid and transfer case fluid. And just to kind of show you, this was, I believe, the transmission fluid. It was. It's not good. If you could smell that, it smells terrible. But this is all the diff, the oil, and the transmission fluid all in these jugs that I need to go dispose of. But the nice thing was, you know, the diff fluid looked like chocolate milk, so there was some condensation and moisture that had gotten in there. I don't know if it had ever been changed. And there was no metal flake. When I pulled the diff cover in the back, there was nothing in there. There was nothing shiny that came out of the front diff or the transfer case. Transmission pan, when I pulled that off, everything looked good, so we got lucky there. All right, so really quickly what we were going to do, I disconnected this vacuum hose from up in there. And you can see we got to connect this piece right here back to this guy. So I got one of these vacuum tees. These are super handy. This one's a reducer, obviously. So this side is going to go that way. Then the little side's going to go this way. And you can see it's like the same thing they have right there. So these are super handy. They come in like 100, 200, 1,000 packs. And I'm going to wedge this in there and then use some heat shrink over the top and we'll be good to roll. All right, so we got it back together. Again, I didn't have any heat shrink, so I just used electrical tape. I opted to put a few zip ties on just where the ends of the tape were because electrical tape kind of sucks. We're not going to win any beauty contests, but this should be good. I'll connect that, and we'll get those plugs in on the other side. All right, guys, so we finished up with the Ford, and as you can see, that was a lot of fun. So, of course, two on this side actually got stuck inside the spark plug holes as well. And like I said, you take that vacuum, try to suck out as much as you can, agitate it with a pick, get a camera down there if you have to. This is my own personal vehicle. This is our work truck, and I would not advise the hammer testosterone method on a customer vehicle ever. And like I said, in the long run, if you end up stripping out that spark plug, it's gonna cause a lot more headaches. Just take your time, get the vacuum, get the picks, get a camera, you know, compressed air, whatever you gotta do to make sure that those holes are clear, and do not do this. This is because this is my piece of shit truck, and I just didn't care anymore after I spent a little bit of time with the vacuum and some picks. Not too much time, but anyway, we got it done. Runs really good now. New coils, spark plugs. Like I said, we did all those fluids yesterday, so the truck should be good to go for a while now. I'd been severely neglecting that. I gotta go grab a customer car outside, pull this out, and then I'm gonna go home and probably have a barley soda or two. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a comment down below. Like and subscribe if you have not already, and as always, we'll see you next time.